Turn up.
Oh, what is up, guys? Welcome to episode 12 of The Degenerators. I am Casey Tom. I'm here with Derek, the dude.
And we're here with In Between Productions.
We are.
Shout out the team. How you doing?
Doing good, man.
Yeah,
Doing
how
good.
was your week?
I've
How's your weekend?
recovered from the weekend.
Okay, you had a nice celebration this weekend?
Yes. One of our best friends from college, Josh Bernal, got married. Congrats to the Bernals.
Shout out the Bernals.
Yeah, and I don't even know
Friends
what
of
I
the
said
show?
any of the night on Saturday night because it was one of those kind of nights. It was a hell of a wedding. It was you know those
Beautiful.
weddings where like you see your homies again and you haven't seen them for a long time.
Yeah.
And there's just a lot of whiskey and no chasers or anything, and
Tomfoolery.
it was
Shenanigans.
fun. It was fun, for me at least.
Yeah.
But-
Who wasn't it fun for?
I
I'm
don't
curious.
know. I don't know.
Were you dancing?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you were grooving.
Yeah.
I knew you were grooving.
Oh, I had courage, man. I had liquid courage. I had all the moves going.
You know what? My question: what was served at the wedding? What was the dinner at the reception? Do you even remember that?
So I remember eating it. What
Okay.
what was it? I want to say there was a chicken and beef situation.
There was a chicken and beef situation.
It was a buffet line. I remember standing in that, and yeah, I remember the gentleman sitting across from me. He was part of the supporters group for Austin FC. So Verde and Listos,
Verde.
that was tight. But yeah, I mean, outside of that, man, there are large gaps of the evening that I'm sure my wife could help fill in the blank.
And that is why we are the Degenerators.
Yeah, we had a good
baby.
time, man. It was a good time.
If you're not turning up and celebrating for your friend, like, what are you even doing?
The next day, I felt all of the 33 that I am. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Should have woken up and taken a shot, brother.
No.
Hair of the
No,
dog.
no. I've never been able to do that. I think that's a myth.
That is not a myth.
I don't
Very
know.
much so the truth.
I mean, I had a
I can
michelada the
attest
next
to it.
morning, but like it still didn't.
It didn't level you out. Or
It was hard to
anything?
drink that michelada. I tell you that much. It was
Tequila Blanco, a double shot in the morning.
Yeah.
You'll be good. Yep.
Yeah,
And you'll be hungry in a little bit.
There
It's
you go.
perfect.
There you go.
Clean it all up. You got to know how to party like a degenerate, you know?
That's facts.
You got to know how to do it.
That's facts, man. But
Speaking
hey,
of a party, I saw your Instagram live earlier.
yeah,
You were turning up in there on a duck race.
that's right. We had a duck race for a lucky follower since we both tied in our HGH picks. If you're new to us, HGH is our gambling picks we do, where we make a pick with our heads, our guts, and our hearts. And we both sucked equally last week.
Yeah,
we were both
1 and 2
2.
Terrible props available to us last week. We have
Hey,
to make everything 2 days in advance.
They're starting
It
to
was
get
just
better,
bad.
though. They're starting to get
Oh,
better
the props are way
because
better right now.
football season's about to be here.
American football season's here, but also football season is here.
Football.
And I'm a big fan.
Football, as they say in the UK.
Oh my goodness, you will not.
Football season.
That's okay. Awesome. Yeah, bro. Cheers,
Yeah.
mate.
Cheers.
But we got all three
cheerio,
leagues.
I might say. Cheerio.
Got all 3 leagues going, so I'm excited
Yeah.
about that. But anyways, because we tied, it means that one of our lucky followers, our viewers, our subscribers, our family, our friends, our DEGENs,
Yes.
get a chance at the pack that we open every week, the prize for winning HGH.
Yeah.
And this week it was our friend Liza.
Liza,
Friend of the show. Shout out Liza.
Shout out
Congratulations.
Liza. That's right. Yes.
She thank you, Matthew.
Thank
She
you.
had some opportunities to get the tendies or the sapphire.
It was even odds today.
was-
It was 3 packs of each.
Yep.
And of course that Safi. So next week that means our HGH is going to be weighed even heavily,
It is.
more heavily
It is.
because
But I think there's a Jordan in there. And Liza, if there's a
gotta be.
Jordan, you gotta message us so we can buy it back. Because that's how that's gonna work. I know
Yeah.
you don't want it. I know you don't care about my boy
Yeah.
Jordan of the Astros.
right.
But we'll take it off your hands if you get it.
yeah,
Especially the Superfractor.
but it's on your desk, man. Let's rip it.
Oh, we're ripping it right now.
Yeah.
I got you, Liza.
Let's
Hot
go.
hands.
Let's go. If you don't hit anything, remember it's Derek's fault.
It is my fault. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
It's all Derek.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Let's see.
See if we got a good name on the back. I don't have a great name on the back.
There's some good color, maybe.
I don't have a good name on the back. So let's see. We
Okay.
got a Christian Arroyo,
Arroyo.
a base.
Or Arroyo.
Arroyo.
Arroyo. Okay.
Yeah, Daniel Hudson.
Daniel
base.
Hudson. I don't.
Oh, we got an Andrew McCutcheon All-Star.
Ooh, I like Andrew McCutcheon.
So we'll show the other Hudson base. He's throwing a
Yeah.
ball. He looks cool. He's doing his thing.
Daniel Hudson.
But we have a Andrew McCutcheon vertical All-Star game. It is not numbered.
Okay. I mean, that's horizontal. But,
Horizontal.
okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
And then
same thing.
Usmero Petit. I've had a 4 Loco already. We're getting 5 Loco today.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no rookies, Liza. No Jordan.
Yikes.
But shout out to you for being a supporter. Shout out to Drooler.
Shout out to
She
Julie.
does a lot with that. She is that
She's
essentially.
the brains behind Drew.
She really is.
Here.
Also, shout out Sergi. Sorry for saying
shout
that
out
out
to you,
loud.
Sergi.
But
Yeah.
we're gonna make sure those make it your way.
Yeah.
So shout out to y'all. Next week, be on the lookout. If we tie again, it goes to another.
But we're not
one of our
going
followers.
to.
No,
We're
'cause
not
I'm gonna
going to. I
smoke
feel
in.
very confident we're not going to, because I made some good picks. We'll get to that at the end of the show. But dude, about those picks, man. We got football coming this season. We got this weekend college football on the TV. No good matchups, but we got matchups.
We got real college football though.
Real actual, and one of them's coming from Ireland, the Dublin game.
Yeah.
Florida State, Georgia Tech. We've got there's a lot, man.
I like the SMU Nevada game. There's a big gap in the spread on that one.
We got 27.5.
27, something like that, and that's SMU. I know they have a little more backing, but Nevada I thought wasn't terrible. So we'll see.
I don't know.
We'll see how that
normally
goes.
if it smells off, there's a reason for that being off. Like I would say
none of the none of the good teams like Texas or any other team in the SEC are playing right now, so I'm okay. I'm chilling.
I mean, I'll be watching. I know this. I'll watch every game. We got 4 games on. Where are these matchups? We got I've listed them here for us. Hawaii, Delaware State.
Hawaii, obviously.
That seems like a banger. I mean, yeah, but they're like 38.5 favorites, so
well, I'm just saying.
We'll see. I know that
Bet
all
the
of
money
these
line and win $12
little teaser. All these are on my juice parlay. I know that much. So
and we can get back to them.
We can get back to them, man. But dude, did you watch any preseason action?
Absolutely not. I saw some highlights, obviously, because media loves to shove them down your throat, which is tight. I saw, Daniel Jones looking real good.
Mid-season form. It might be preseason.
That was my one win
he's
on
in
my
mid-season form.
HGH last week was the under on the Giants-Texans
barely
game.
hit.
And honestly, though, it barely hit, but when the Texans went for it on 4th down in the first quarter, didn't make it on the 6th, I thought, okay, cool, this game's going to stay under. We're good. And then Daniel Jones throws a pick 6 and almost immediately.
And it just looked so Daniel Jones-ish, man. It was just like he's getting hit in the end zone and just it's like, okay, is he going to take the safety? And he makes a worse decision.
That team's going to take a while to rebuild. Yeah. It's going to take a minute because they're going to lose their head coach, Brian Dable, and Daniel Jones. And
you think Dable's going to be gone for their whole front? It's probably going to be a clean house.
If they don't make it to the playoffs, they're gone. He's done.
I heard.
Absolutely.
I actually had this conversation this weekend with a friend who was telling me that, like, while we thought, I loved the hard knocks they did of the offseason. Like, they did it on the Giants front office and the offseason moves they made.
Yeah.
But he doesn't think that we're ever going to have an off-season one again because that whole front office is about to get fired. And like he's like they might blame like the Hard Knocks cameers for being there.
You think so?
Like, and it's just going to be tough to sell.
Well, they signed a waiver though, but yeah.
Probably, but I mean the NFL, they who knows, man? Who knows?
They're monetizing content.
Yeah.
I think the NFL.
I think they're
going to
be churning out more content because now they have an in-season Hard Knocks.
They have a TikTok. They have everything.
They have an off-season Hard Knocks. They have they started in the preseason. Yeah, who knows what we're gonna have? We're probably gonna start having like first half of the season, second half of the season, like I don't know.
Season 1, season 2.
Season 2. They're having to compete with Amazon because Amazon Prime does their own version, right? The same shit, my opinion.
Media's gonna media, bro.
They are, man. They are.
We're part of the media at this point.
Yeah,
squawking out here.
We are the problem.
I'm coming for you, Stephen.
We are the only problem.
I'm coming for you, Stephen A.
Yeah. Well,
not you, Skip. You fight dirty, you weirdo.
Yeah.
I'm not playing with that.
Yeah. Well, Danny Dimes, man. He looked bad. But the Cowboys. Your Cowboys.
Cowboys suck.
Their best player. Do you see their moment? Do you see his moment? The best player on the Cowboys.
Yeah.
A 68-yard field, 66-yard field goal, something like that.
And it doesn't count.
It doesn't count, but like, hey,
He's great. He was great all last year. Brandon Aubrey's been amazing for the Cowboys. He's been almost, I would want to say a godsend because it's fucking NFL football, but he's been the reason they stay in some of these games or even win some of these games. He made 5 or 6 in one last year, and he's the reason they won. There's just when the offense goes like it does with Dak and crew. I just think that he's the only saving grace.
By the end of the season, his leg's gonna be like his right leg's gonna be 5 times bigger than his left.
Hell yeah!
All he's been doing is drilling field goals. Just
dude, that's all he's been.
Fringe
yeah.
It's just their punter. Their punter might have a. Do you think they got a duel of like who's gonna have the bigger?
I don't think they have a duel on that. Yeah, I don't think they argue that in the locker room. Is that what you would argue? Whose leg is bigger, dude?
I mean, they're going to.
I would just say, hey, my paycheck's bigger. That's what I would say.
Yeah, that's true. Brandon Aubrey's going to be fine. Like that dude's going to get paid.
Oh, he's going to get tons of money, and that's fine. Good for him because he's earning it.
And the other person's going to get paid. the lucky viewer of Golden Frog Wax House who bought the Brandon Aubrey rookie auto recently. You know,
Nice.
this past weekend we sold one of those. And
Hey,
it was so,
how was that? How
right
was
after
that?
that. Oh, dude, it's been a blast, man.
Yeah?
It's been so fun, dude.
Was Kyle there?
Huh?
Papa Rose there?
Papa Rose was here. Yes, or not Papa. I mean, Rose. Rose was there. He was in attendance. He helped me out. He helps bring organization because like I've noticed like when those streams start going, like I just forget about everything else, and I'll show cards,
Yeah.
and then I'll put them in random stacks. Oops.
Oh, you just shove them everywhere. I can already see it.
I'll put them everywhere, and so then like somebody will say, since I've been showing all the cards, somebody will be like, hey, what about this? You know, Peyton Manning card you
Where
showed?
did that go?
And I have to like scramble, but he has everything ordered.
Are you paying this man?
No,
Sounds like he's
it's
your
all
assistant.
volunteer work right now.
Are you feeding him?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
okay.
We're getting dinner for him. We're getting
Food
dinner
and drink?
for him.
Food and drink?
Food and drink.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Food and drinks covered.
That's what's up.
But yeah, no payment.
Yeah,
yet.
you definitely need someone to organize.
That's part of
we
the
know
deal.
that.
I might, when the time we get, I have a special surprise for him.
Oh,
It's not a complete just sunken
a special
cost.
surprise.
Special surprise once we get to a certain
special
goal.
surprise.
Yeah, don't make it dirty. Once we get to a certain
whoa! I was
certain
trying to make it
point.
special.
Yeah.
Why were you think
It's
dirty?
very special.
Did that voice make you think dirty?
Yeah.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah, that's
Maybe you need to control
crazy.
your urges.
Bro,
I'm chilling.
in check, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. You thought something weird about that.
I mean, it just.
What are
the
you
inflection.
drinking over there?
That's
Hennessy
cold brew.
again?
That's cold brew. I'm trying to
Jeez.
wake up. It's a little earlier than we're used to recording.
Wake up like it's not the afternoon still.
Hey, chill, man.
Shit.
Chill, man.
I woke up later than you,
I've
and
been
I'm more
on the
awake.
unemployed hours recently, man. It's been a little different here.
My brother in Christ, I didn't go to bed till 3:30.
Yeah. Well, I enjoy my sleep. I'm like Kikuchi, you know.
I slept until about 11:30. You know, we out here. Hey,
hey.
I'm gonna sleep in. I was off.
Hey, yeah.
I take care of my job. I take care of my
I
responsibilities.
was off today as well, except for this job. Yeah. But yeah, man. Yeah, it was cold brew. I'm drinking it. Slowly but
Loco.
surely. Yeah, 4 Locos, crazy move. Crazy move this early in the afternoon.
We're going with 5 Loco because I poured some Monster in it too.
That's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting.
Get
But,
fucked.
Outside of that, man, we had some other news happen. Caleb Williams. Did you see his highlights?
Once again, no.
He
I
looked
didn't.
cold, man. He looks like a Mahomes clone, kind of like
Mahomes
He's not
clone.
Mahomes. He's
That's
not like
early.
everybody's gonna say that because that's what he runs around and can do.
He has
He's
so
not
many
Patrick
receivers
Mahomes.
on his
He will
team.
never be Patrick Mahomes.
He has just so many receivers on his team. I didn't know Dante Pettis was on the Bears. Did you know that?
no.
Do you know who Dante Pettis is?
Yeah, he's the grandson of Gary Pettis.
Yeah, he's who's the third base
for
coach
the
of the
Astros.
Houston Astros.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I've loosely followed Dante Pettis. He played for the Niners.
Played
He
for
was
Boise
at
State,
Washington.
too, back in
I
the
think he
day.
was at Washington.
Okay,
Or was he?
His brother was
Okay,
at
was
Boise.
it Boise State? Yeah.
There's
So
Dante and Austin Pettis, if I remember right.
there you go. That's what I know,
Hey, deep pools.
right?
Deep pools there.
Bro, they got the genes, but yeah, he caught a couple balls. He went for over 50 yards. I know because he won me some money.
Yep.
So shout out Mr. Pettis right there.
There you go.
And yeah, Caleb Williams, he did his thing. I like Tyler Badgett is their backup too.
Yeah.
I think he's got a little moxie to him. Is
He
the
does.
word I want to use for
Well,
him.
Moxie.
A little moxie.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a professional word right there.
Bro, I'm a professional word sayer.
Oh,
you
wow.
know,
Yeah.
linguist.
We can tell.
No, I'm not. This Loco gets that tongue loose though. So
Hey, yo. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. But we also saw Bo Nix. Bo Nix, I mean, he looked good.
okay, he's a 26-year-old rookie. Fine. Him
Yeah.
and Michael Penix, like it's fine.
What's wrong with being 26-year-old rookie?
He
COVID
should
done
look
changed the
okay.
game for everybody. COVID
He-
changed the thing for
He
everybody.
should look okay in the preseason with a team that is built for him and a playbook that is built with his strengths in mind. That's exactly what it should be from a Sean Payton offense.
I mean, it's also like I think he is part of the saddest quarterback race in the history.
Who else is over there right now?
Well, they got Jarrett Stidham.
Okay.
Jarrett Stidham and somebody else. Sean Payton dubbed it an open competition. I'm like, that is sad.
Well,
That's a sad quarterback
and
competition.
they lost
Like,
one of their first round pick because they got Sean Payton too, right?
I think
last year or whatever?
There's something of the
And they
sort,
also traded
but-
for Russell Wilson and got fleeced.
Yeah, Jarrett Stidham. Not to make everything revolving around Texas Tech, but Jarrett Stidham was like an original, really sad recruiting moment in Texas Tech history because he was a 5-star recruit from Texas that committed to Texas Tech, and right before signing day, randomly got a Ford F-250,
Hell yeah.
and then
What
flipped
color?
his commitment to Baylor.
Was it a green one?
I don't know. All I know is really nice, way too nice, and his like guardian It was like his
Guardian.
adopted.
What is this, the Blind
adopted.
Side?
I don't know it, but it was somebody that was really close with the then Baylor coach Art Briles. That also this truck was in his name, and then next thing you know, he's going to Baylor. I don't know what happened. I don't know if the truck had anything to do with it.
Sounds like
I'm just saying it's like a weird, like everything kind of lined up into that. Well, then I mean, I don't want to say karma, but I mean Art Briles. Some things happen at the Baylor football program, right? Paying a recruit to come there was probably least of their worries because they were in cahoots with the police department there of Waco, and next I'm not going to get too deep into that, but next thing you know, Art Briles is no longer there. He transfers to Auburn, and he's had a good little NFL career. Good for him, right?
He got the stadium built, and Baylor absolutely fell off.
Yeah, they did.
It's the house that built.
Hey, you said it, not me. You said it, not me, man. That was
I mean, that's disappointing though to have like an institution cover something up like that. That's honestly horrific. So I don't. Every time I drive by that stadium, going through that shitty city. That's what I think to myself. Like, this is garbage.
Chip and Joanna Gaines made it cool to
Chip and Joanna Gaines. They also made it cool to sell a wooden spoon for $28.
Yeah,
it's from the silos.
Slap their logo on it. You know what I mean?
Fuck
out of here. Little stain.
Hey, she's a mom, but she's so cute too, though. Saying, Chip, you better watch out, bro. I'll come up to Waco. I know there's nothing to do up there.
I didn't know you were this big of an HGTV fan.
Yeah. Oh. I'm a mama's boy, bro. I watch it. Yeah, absolutely. Respect. Sit around my mom, my aunt, watch a little House Hunters.
I've never really watched the show. I'll never blame them for making why Waco? Just out of all places, Waco?
I'll never blame anybody for making money. I don't care. Well, okay, hold on. That's a broad statement. There's a lot of bad ways to make money out there. A lot of immoral ways. Everybody's moral compass is different, though. So
this is true.
Sell those drugs. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, we can put that on the quote. There can be a thumbnail here.
Sell those drugs.
Sell those drugs.
Don't do them. Sell them.
Sell them. There you go. Well, what else do we have?
Make the bag. Don't snort it.
Outside of that, in preseason, we had Minshew got named the starter.
Gardner Minshew is
over AOC though.
He deserves it.
Aiden O'Connell.
Okay, but the Raider. I know why you want that. But the Raiders are a tough-nosed... Don't you have an AOC card?
No, I have no AOC cards.
So the Raiders are a tough-nosed team right now with AP, Antonio Pierce, as the head coach. He's a former player, and he was known as a tough, rough-em guy. And the whole team takes after that. Gardner Minshew gets knocked down more than anybody. He gets his head taken off.
But he gets up, dude.
He does. He's
everything Antonio Pierce would want.
Yes, he's everything everybody except for Devontae Adams wants. And the only reason I'm saying that,
you don't think Devontae Adams wants it?
Okay, so the reason I think that is because Gardner Minshew puts his receivers in danger more than anybody else.
Those hospital balls.
Yes, he gets people lined the fuck up in a double. This is going to be Devontae Adams going for a 28-yard grab for a first down. He's going up for it.
Ducks over the middle.
Gets absolutely fucking pieced. And last year he was getting hit too, so it's not going to make it any better for him. He was seen on the sideline saying, "I'm getting fucking beat." He's just mad.
Yeah.
Gardner Minshew is going to make them a better team. He's going to get them some wins. He's going to will them to some wins. It's also funny that he's now on a team with Max Crosby.
Yeah.
Who kept calling him little
boy,
little boy,
little ass boy,
you little ass boy. I'm not even that little.
Yeah.
Gardner Minshew's hilarious. Max Crosby, he's cool. He's a tough guy. He does his thing out there. He talks a lot too. But I think that's going to be an exciting team.
Yeah.
In a division that should be pretty exciting, honestly. I think the Chiefs obviously have a grip, but they have a lot of rivalries out there, and everybody has a target on them. So it's going to be exciting.
I'm not worried. As a Chiefs fan. A day one Chiefs fan. I'm not worried.
Day one of drafting Patrick Mahomes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
That day. That next day was
the next day was okay. Yeah.
Absolutely. Xavier Worthy looks like he kind of scared me low key. We're gonna have an honest confessional conversation.
Why does he scare you? Because his dance moves are so good.
No, I just feel like he's so fast, and he that touchdown he caught. I saw a little bobble. You know what I mean? Preseason, when it's regular season, he's going to be a little more jittery.
He'll bobble it, but he's
going to be, I love the energy, but it's almost like he's got so much that regular season, that adrenaline's going to be going. One little bobble, one drop. Look what happened to Kadarius Toney last year, right? One drop in a pivotal moment.
Kadarius Toney has never ever caught a ball, so that one drop was pretty normal for him.
Kadarius
Xavier Worthy comes from the
really
University of Texas, so I have plenty of experience watching him play football, and one drop will not affect his confidence. Okay. He's very confident. He'll bobble a ball with somebody 5 yards behind him, but then his short self will go up and grab it against two people in the air too, and just
you better hope that week one he has a big
Xavier
drop.
Worthy outruns
if he has a big drop
DBs.
week one,
I don't
care if he starts affecting Patrick Mahomes success.
You can't affect Patrick Mahomes' success. Did you see his starting receivers last year? They were trash.
And he still won a fucking Super Bowl.
Exactly. So stop acting like Xavier
Did you see what
Woods
he
make
did
or
in his
break.
first preseason action? You see what he did?
Yeah, behind the
The
back.
behind the back throw. Like,
And everybody and their mom sucked it off for 2 days. It's great.
Well,
it's cool.
I mean, come on. What kind of that was? I don't care if it's preseason. It's a live action game. And he just treated it like he's in the backyard.
They've practiced it. That's a play for them. So I expect him, as the best quarterback in the league, to be able to perform a play that they've practiced.
Well, thank you for acknowledging he's best. I don't know how you could deny that, but I appreciate you acknowledging.
I think he's the second best quarterback I've ever watched.
He's the best quarterback to ever live.
I think he's the second best.
He's the
quarterback
most
I've ever
talented football player to ever touch a football. That's where I'm at with it.
watched. You are entitled to your opinion.
Yeah. But dude, speaking of first round picks, there was a first round pick, and I don't know if you saw this one. I saw it hit some headlines today.
Oh yeah,
Gosder Chairless, a 2008 first round pick for the Lions. He was an offensive lineman. Apparently boarded a plane to Dublin.
Yep.
Recently,
Mm-hmm.
and they had to turn the plane around and come back because he was accused of urinating in the cabin.
On another passenger.
Was it? I didn't read all the details, but like, bro.
He R. Kelly'd somebody.
Like,
so dude was probably pissy drunk, and then
do you think it was a drunk thing, or you think it was like a?
Why else couldn't you hold it in?
Oh, because
and then why does it have to be?
There's so many reasons on a flight.
And then on someone.
You know, there's so many. Do you know those stewardess when they start? Excuse me, sir, the light's on. You don't think it might have been one of those situations? Like, please take a seat. Go back to your seat, please. Go back to your seat. I've seen some people get vindictive and they don't like when they're talked to like that. And like, that's one of the only areas as an adult you're still allowed to be talked to from like that, from somebody that's, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Like, we don't know what happened, but I could see somebody getting upset. Maybe it's been a couple drinks, but like, we don't know.
Good thing he just got banned from flights for fucking ever.
Yeah, and he just ruined an international trip for a lot of people.
I don't give a fuck about the other people.
Frankie, they have some details. Public,
give him to us, Frankie. He's giggling.
I just saw it.
Yeah. Accused of urinating on another passenger on a Delta flight, so that makes sense.
That was Spirit. My bad.
Yeah, not Spirit.
Not Spirit.
Soul plane.
This sounds like some Spirit activity. So Spirit or Frontier. Like, this sounds like something going down there.
Yeah, I'm not. Troopers verbally commanded Chairless to leave the plane, but he became irate and uncooperative, and they escorted him to the jet bridge and placed him under arrest.
Oh, wow.
Sounds like a normal guy.
Yeah, well, I mean, like,
very normal response, no CTE. Like, why wouldn't you tell a fucking trooper no
CTE.
after you got a whole, airplane turned around? That's so smart. They're not going to take you. They're just going to take back off, bro. You're good. Like, get the fuck out of here.
It sounds very Antonio Brown.
Side note here, because now I'm reading. I'm sorry. It's
wow,
so
we can't even stop talking.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. Then, about an hour into the flight, investigators said he walked up to an elderly woman. So that was the passenger he peed on. An elderly woman exposed himself and emptied his entire bladder for approximately 20 seconds. The level of detail.
Emptied the
20
entire
seconds
bladder.
is like
20 seconds.
it takes an average of 24 seconds to empty the bladder for sure. So.
How do you know that?
I looked it up once.
No, okay, interesting.
It doesn't say that he's banned from Delta.
What else are you Googling?
Well, if you do a crime in the air, you're gonna be banned. You're on the no-fly list now. Yeah, absolutely. Wow. And if you have a fight at the airport, which I see a lot of people doing for some fucking reason, you will be on the no-fly list. You will be driving wherever you want to go. You will not be able to go anywhere. So that you're going to ruin your whole life by being an ass at the airport. Just sit down and be miserable like everybody else.
There's so many people being asses at the
I don't get it. It's grow up. I know you're here early. I know you're tired. I know you're cranky.
Yeah.
But
no, I agree.
Figure it out. I'm not the one. I'll walk away.
Yeah. No?
I'll walk away where there's no cameras, yeah. Hey, come follow me to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Figure it out. And leave you in the stall, and then nobody knows it's me, and my flight took off, and I'm good to go.
Yeah. Hey, different strokes, but
Gosder,
luckily for us, Gosder Chairless will not be on any flights we have in the future at any point. So because he doesn't deserve to be.
Hell no.
Doesn't deserve to be.
Needing to learn some etiquette, my guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he really does. I mean, peeing on an old woman? That's crazy.
I want to know what she said.
An elderly woman.
I want to know what she said.
We don't know. Like,
and then I want to. He's gonna.
I wonder if
she
like how old she was, and then she's reading this article like, wait.
And then she just sat there.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess she really didn't have a choice.
I mean, if the seatbelt sign was on,
Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah. But
It's hilarious.
Jeez. Well,
He's done for.
I know you've been dying to hear what the latest is on
I read it.
The NCAA dynasty.
Wait, how long?
We are Marshall. And last night we won the national championship.
What year?
2029. We are 2029 national champions. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I hope your contract still didn't get renewed.
Honestly, like I think I skipped. They offered me a 5-year contract extension, but I didn't sign it. And I think it just defaults to 1 year.
So how many times
Both
did you rage quit
my OC and my
the championship game?
The championship game, not once. That was one draw through. The semifinal, couple times.
Who'd you play?
Wisconsin, and then I started off my next season with Wisconsin, and that game started off last night, and I was like, okay, I got a little tired. I had to like shut the console off because I had to get my.
Oh, it wasn't a rage quit then.
No. That was like one. It was a little bit of we weren't doing great, and I was kind of understanding the new my quarterback transferred. They fuck that guy, Joshua Ulrich. Fuck you, respectfully, because he was the kid who all he did was throw picks for me. Right, I had to understand how his game was, just option left, option right. Right, I couldn't throw the ball with him. He limited my offense, and then was pissed off about the play scheme. Like, what you want to be in an air raid? You can't throw the ball more than 4 yards, dude. All you can do is run. All I could do, my only passing option with him was run 4 verts, roll out, and just try to scramble, and then wait. Honestly, my offense started doing better a lot of times. When he would hurt his ribs, he would come out injured, and I would have to put the backup in.
Oh my gosh! This is an example of poor coaching and poor tailoring your playbook to your star player.
And I won the national championship.
I feel like
I won the national championship
because you put it on semi-pro and
no, it was on All American. It's on All American. It's not on Heisman, but it's on All American. But yeah. So we are starting to get some big time recruiting classes as well. I have a feeling that this isn't the last you've heard of Marshall. This year, unless I dip out, then they're fucked.
Where are you gonna go?
I don't know.
I know Tech doesn't want you. Tech doesn't want you.
If Tech wants me, they're on a short list of teams. Like Tech might want me.
Tech would sign you for a 10-pack of tortillas. I'm sure you'd say yes.
Yeah, probably. Like, if I saw Texas Tech on offers, like
I don't give a shit. What is it? Give it to me.
Accepting.
They'll give you a bag of dog shit and you'll come coach.
Yeah, because it's fake money. It's not real. Like not real.
It's a symbolism.
Game. It's a game.
It's a symbolism.
Yeah, it's a game, but. Madden came out. And I haven't even touched it, but I've seen a bunch of people mad about Madden.
Madden came out. See, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Madden came out.
That's how far.
I bought it in a bundle. I bought the college football and Madden bundle.
I hope it was cheaper.
Probably cheaper than buying each game on their own.
Maybe,
but I don't know. I didn't really look at that. I saw it. I was excited and I hit buy. So
impulse purchases.
Was it less than $120?
120?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think it was
less than.
I think it was like 180.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely more than you can buy the individual games for.
No, the bundle had to have made sense. Like
you probably got like some stupid points in there, some like online shit.
Get some VC.
That's what it was.
Yeah. We buy buy my creative players some chains.
Dog, 1 year we were playing
get some nice like tats.
It was 2K18, NBA 2K18, and the whole group chat was playing, and we were gonna be like a 5-team, talk a lot of shit, just play every night.
Yeah.
So everybody's like, all right, go out, buy VC, get to this level, and we can start playing. And so I'm like, shit, hell yeah, I'm gonna be part of this. This is gonna be fun. Yeah. All the homies are on it.
You got me on that game.
That one, yes, but hold on. Yeah. I go to the store, I have the game already, I buy the VC, I take it home, I start to put in the code, it's not working. Motherfucker, I bought 2K17 VC.
No.
And all those gift cards are non-returnable.
No.
And I knew that because I worked at Best Buy and actually knew the general manager of the store. And he, of course, was going to give me the runaround. Yeah. And so I just went ahead and went straight to 2K. And I emailed him and I'm like, hey, I did this. It took me 30 days, but I but I got my VC switched over to 2K18. Wow. And they didn't take away the credit on 17 because I went and added it to that too, which I never played again. But... Yeah. But I was already too late to the game. Everybody hated the game. Yeah. So I just went back to FIFA.
2K, it was pretty shitty. 2K21 was when I was heavy on it. It was during COVID and like
2K12 is the best.
That was
version.
like my buddies and all. We were all on the headset and like we would go play at the rec like every night we had our creative players. I had Packable, BOL. And he was I had maxed out the center character. Like, you should never do that because he's slow as hell. But like you couldn't stop his dunks. I'll tell you that much. Paka was a beast, bro. But we lost like every rec game we played, and like we would get beat by like 50, 60, but then we would still be like,
just play games.
Like it was so much fun, dude. It was just a blast.
It is fun.
But I hated the game. But like I enjoyed the camaraderie.
Yeah,
you know,
FIFA, pro clubs, bro clubs, get 11 of your fellas, and all play. It's chaos, but it's fun.
Yeah,
it's fun.
It is fun. It's a good time, man. It's a good time.
2K12, Russell Westbrook was the best player on that game. Explosive for the Thunder.
Yeah,
you do 2 moves, and then he's straight to the basket dunking on somebody.
Or around that same time, if you had Kevin Durant, just press X.
He was there.
Just press X, the ball goes in. That's all you need to do. It was great. It was good times. Maybe it was on the setting I had it on, but who knows?
Yeah, like the easy setting.
Yeah. Like KD was wet, though. He just couldn't miss. That's for sure. That's for sure.
I think you just took the sliders down. The difficulty.
I'm not there.
You're definitely that kind of guy.
I would shut the console off before I move the sliders down. That I will do. But nothing else. Nothing else. But anyhow, man, speaking of college football, tell me what your thoughts are. I want honest Derek thoughts for the Texas season.
To Texas?
Yeah, UT, your team.
Texas is set up to have the best season they've had in years, in decades.
Not last year. Last year was y'all's like.
We still lost.
Y'all made it to the college football playoff.
We still lost. We lost in the regular season.
Oh, so you think Texas winning the championship this year?
I think Texas is going undefeated to win the championship this year.
You really think that?
Yes. Yes.
But like, you can be honest with us.
Yes. Absolutely.
Really? How?
Quinn Ewers is one of the reasons.
Okay.
The 3 transfer wide receivers we brought in are another of the reasons.
Tell me about them. Who got transferred?
You want me to know who got transferred in? The first opening week of the transfer portal, they brought in a wide receiver from Houston, wide receiver from Washington. Bro, I don't know. I'm not like you.
You don't know these
With
names.
college, I'm not like you. Not college football. The only people I know prospects and names for are going to be the Astros, my brother. Until they make it to the big leagues and show me something.
So like September 7th, y'all play Colorado State to start.
Easy.
And then you got Michigan.
In
the Big House.
Yes, they're going under sanctions. They don't have the same team. It ain't it. No
what do you
Blake
mean they don't have? They have the exact same team.
No quarterback.
Okay,
quarterback.
Okay. They don't have JJ McCarthy.
Same running back.
Excuse me, JJ fucking McCarthy. They don't have. All he did was hand the ball.
All he did was win. He didn't lose.
They got Donovan Edwards. He's still a beast running back.
No. Just telling you, the Longhorns are ready. Sarcasm ready. Mm-hmm. There's no shaking this team, brother. And you see how calm I am when I say this, as opposed to you yelling and getting hyped up about Texas Tech maybe losing to North Texas. It's because I know what's going to happen. And there's going to be 2 games this year where Quinn Ewers doesn't play or only plays a partial game. Arch Manning, baby. They're going to come in and finish it off.
Arch Manning. Really? So.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I mean, why? If you think he's that good, why don't...
Dude, Anthony Hill from on the outside... Mm-hmm. Colin Simmons, bro. The defense is going to be nasty. The only thing I'm worried about a little bit on the defense is the D linemen, the interiors. They transferred in 2 players. They got some more recruits.
Y'all losing Tavondre. He was a beast.
Tavondre and Byron Murphy.
Yeah.
The dude who... Oh, did you see what he was in the news for?
No.
Oh, he was propositioning...
Yeah.
A lady thing of the night.
Yeah. He got exposed online.
He got exposed because
he's the one who went to the Seahawks.
Trying to pay for it, and then they had a little discourse
on some Dwight Howard shit.
Definitely doing his thing. I mean, and he was the one that was like, he's smaller. Tavondre Sweat's a huge man,
right?
Like huge. Byron Murphy was a small, compact, more like Aaron Donald build, and that's who they try to compare him to. He's definitely not Aaron Donald, but that's him, and he's just like. Yeah, in his draft, when he got drafted in the first round, he had like all his homies with him. Like I'm talking 150, 200 people there, and they're acting an ass, all of them. He's got his chains on, his Burberry shirt on. Yeah. So you could tell from there he hasn't closed his circle down quite enough to where he needs to in the NFL, where he might still make some bad decisions or have bad decisions around him.
Yeah.
You know, some influencers that aren't very helpful.
Yeah.
But at Texas, dude was a beast. So
yeah. Hey, there you go. I mean,
who cares, anyways, man? Texas. I don't see.
Play.
I don't see who they're like outright right now. I don't
they're
see
playing
who they're
Georgia,
going to lose to.
The number 1 team in the country. You think that they've got them?
Yeah. It's at home, so I think that one's going to be
Okay.
we're gonna be ready for that one for sure.
Yeah.
That was the one I was mainly concerned about because I do.
If y'all drop it to
at home.
Colorado State, you're never gonna hear the end of it. Watch.
If we drop it to Colorado State,
Colorado
starts getting
State,
fired immediately.
Yeah.
Yes. Colorado State, they have even the coach is crying
Yeah, they
about
kept
how much
it close
NIL
to
money
them.
they can't get.
Yeah.
Oh, we're losing
The
everybody.
quarterback
oh.
said that too. Did you see that?
He's like, I don't get paid enough.
He's like, I don't care about getting paid. If I do my job, I'll get paid later. It's like, ooh, that's not how to win.
Well, that's their attitude, and the coaches.
Texas Tech's paying
that,
a
so.
softball player $1 million.
Is that what it was? I didn't see the amount.
Yeah.
The best softball player in the nation.
The
from
rumor is $1
Stanford.
million. I'm about to be a massive softball fan.
Yeah.
I will wear her jersey.
Texas Tech.
Yes.
They dip out of so UT and OU leave the Big 12. Then Texas Tech's like, this is our year to claim everything. We have to do it right now.
Stake our flag, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Basically,
it's our conference.
They're gonna drop their nuts on the table and say, this is us.
Yeah, I've never cared about softball in my life, but I'm.
Oh, you cared when I told you about that girl signing.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you were.
I looked it up because we also where did we hire? It's a new coach we hired. It was out of I forget from where, but it was somebody that had built their program into success, and that you sending us y'all got Kennedy. I'm not even remembering her name, but I'm gonna have her jersey. I know that much. I will have her jersey. I will rock that.
Ladies cut too.
No, I can't.
Do they make the softball jerseys you can buy?
Yeah.
Okay.
They will. They're paying her $1 million.
I guess they kind of have to.
Yeah.
Right? Somebody's gonna.
Yeah, we are gonna
recouping that money.
You rep what we're good at, and we're about to be good at softball because she can pitch. Girl from Stanford. She can absolutely pitch. Kennedy. Oh, let me look
That's
this
all he
up.
needs to know.
I know it's
up.
Kennedy something. Kennedy softball. That's her last name.
Kennedy
Najari
softball.
Kennedy.
Najari?
Kennedy. Yes. So that I'm a huge Najari Kennedy fan, and
That's what's up, bro. Well,
bro.
I'm happy for you.
Softball I care about now, very much so. And if
she
gets hurt, then that's just gonna be like real sad. If she gets hurt, yeah.
I
don't even want to speak that
NIL
into
contract,
existence, right?
and that exists. They do have that.
Really?
Yeah, insurance on any contract you can and probably should get.
Yeah,
you feel me?
True. That's true. Facts. Well, that's enough football. Outside of that, man.
Is it?
I mean, I'm so pumped, man. I'm gonna be watching.
When the
Dublin
NFL's here, I'll be
game.
super pumped too.
Hey, it's almost here. We got like 3 weeks, dude.
I'm an NFL guy. I
Yeah?
like watching the NFL more so than random college football
You
teams.
do fantasy? You do fantasy?
Yeah,
football?
absolutely. I do fantasy football.
How many leagues you got?
I think I'm in like 2 right now.
Two.
Open to more.
Yeah.
If you want to have me join your league and it's not a $500 buy-in, I'm down.
You trying to get in my college football pick'em?
You tried last year. I guess I'll try it this year.
Do it. Yeah,
is
anybody
what it
out
is.
there, if y'all want to be part of a college football,
I only
pick'em,
pay
yeah.
attention to UT, and then I like
not very
watching
closely,
other teams
obviously,
lose.
from that last segment. Jesus.
Not recruiting, dude. No.
Yeah. But
What do you
not
want me
even
to sit
recruiting.
here and
Not
like-
even recruiting, just like this season.
We lost our top running back, but it's
Mhm.
okay because we got Jadon Blue, and he's gonna fucking.
Jadon Blue was good. I remember him.
Jadon Blue's Savion Red is amazing as well.
What are all these
Yes,
names?
exactly.
Y'all have a yellow.
Not that
Is
I know.
there
Maybe
a
a chartreuse.
Yeah, chartreuse.
You know, that's a good color that you
An
probably
indigo,
didn't know existed.
a magenta.
I think I heard cobalt was on the line this
Yeah.
year. So,
Eh.
yeah. What else you got? Pull one out. Another color. No, but Jadon Blue, Savion Red, they'll both be great running backs. And Savion has been running routes,
Okay.
so he'll be a good slot receiver as well. The defense is set up already. We lost a couple good players, but they're literally reloading. Colin Simmons came. He's the number 6 player in the nation, edge rusher from somewhere up by Dallas. I think it was Duncanville or something.
Yeah,
But that man is going to fucking annihilate a lot of right and left tackles.
Okay.
He is very motivated. He has the size,
edge.
the drive, and even though he's going to be a freshman, he's going to be a starter on the line, and he's going to wreck shop.
All right. Well,
He won his high school. They won their high school championship, and he sprints up. My mom saw this and really liked it. He sprinted up to the camera with the Bible, and he's like, "It's all for him. It's all for him. I do it." And he's pumped up.
oh, okay.
He believes everything he's saying. You know,
Yeah,
preacher
yeah.
man type stuff,
Yeah.
but he's vocal. You know, preacher man
the
from
Colt,
Friday Night Lights.
The Colt McCoy effect. Yeah,
I think that you know,
you know?
he definitely brings that.
Yeah,
Yes, he brings
yeah.
that effect. Like,
That's
and he
good.
can help keep everybody motivated in the line and like, hey, this is what we do. This is what we're here for.
Yeah.
'Cause he's about it. So
That's what's up.
that's what I'm most excited for, other than Quinn. And then I do want to see Arch play.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
I don't want Quinn to get hurt. But I want to see
he's
Arch
got.
play.
Yeah, I mean, he's got having a backup quarterback with that last name has to suck so bad for Quinn. I would hate it.
But I'm sure they're really, dude. They're pretty cool. Like the way they interact, they're fairly close. So
Are they?
You have to be. And then Arch is getting paid, and he knows that he's going to get his playing time. It doesn't matter.
He getting paid a shit ton for being just in college football.
And then he gets paid for all his other all that other stuff, dude. He gets a lot of money. So
all I know is if he finally gets to the field and sucks, like, can you imagine?
Well, Texas has already been recruiting other quarterbacks too. So don't worry.
So they're like,
they're acting. Well, they tell him like, hey, anything could happen. You could transfer. You could. It's a business all around.
Yeah.
Hook them.
Okay.
But Sark's bringing us to the promised land.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay. I think last year was an absolute fluke, and we'll see how y'all do this year.
Remember when we bet on the Texas Tech game, and Texas won by like 50?
Okay, I got something to say. This was not on.
Do you remember that?
This was not okay. I have a little story about that.
Do you remember?
I was debating on whether to say this story or not. Right, but I'm really excited about one player for Texas Tech this year. A receiver named Micah Hudson.
Do you remember it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's going to tie in. I do fucking remember that. Micah Hudson is the only player that I've ever tweeted at. The only high school player I've ever tweeted at. And I have a pretty strict
tweeting high school.
Do not tweet at recruits, right? That is a rule that I stand by.
Are you on the Epstein list? Did
you
ever take a flight on the
I normally
Express?
keep steady to that rule, right? But this night I made a bet. I made a bet with Derek on the Texas Tech game, right? I made a bet with Derek that I thought we were going to win that game. I thought we were going to win that game. I didn't think we were just going to cover.
You knew you were going to win that game.
And I was so excited by so many things. Like I was up in the Northeast. It was Thanksgiving time. I was up in the Northeast for Thanksgiving with my in-laws. And I came back and we made sure to get an earlier flight just so I could be in the couch for that game, right? Like I've never been more gassed up about a game. And we lost 70-0, something like 70-13, something like that. I finished an entire bottle of small batch whiskey to myself, alone in the room watching that game. I turned it off by the third quarter. I was in a dark place, and dark place. And I saw Micah Hudson tweeted something out about not wavering. I love Texas Tech, and I tweeted at him like I don't even remember what I looked the next day and I was like, oh, I've been tweeting at recruits. This is not good. It was something about like we're gonna do far more here than you could ever imagine, and it was a we. There's no we in this. Like the guy's incredible, but
tweeting at recruits is the equivalent.
It's a low.
Your
low
dad
place.
or your grandfather chirping at somebody on TikTok.
I know. I'm not proud.
Commenting.
I deleted this
you
tweet.
Look so good.
I deleted this tweet.
That's wild to me, bro.
I know, man. It was so lame. It was one of the lamest things I've ever. And I've done a lot of lame things.
This man admitted to on camera to getting drunk.
Yeah.
And activating his social media to where he's messaging high schoolers.
I mean, it was a public tweet. Like, it wasn't a DM.
Oh, he's letting everybody know that he's into these high schoolers.
I deleted it, dude. I'm not proud of this, man. Like,
you can't delete a jail sentence, brother.
There's no jail sentence here.
You're lucky you're past the statute of limitations.
He's the only 5-star we've ever gotten.
Actually, I think that was last year you said, right?
He's the only 5-star we've ever gotten. Yeah.
And do you think you had a part to play in that?
No, I didn't.
He kind of looked like he said this is me kind of.
I know. I said we. There's a lot of things I wish I didn't that night. Like,
whoa! What else did you do, buddy?
Oh, I just woke up. I wish I didn't drink all that whiskey. I didn't.
And
I wish I didn't.
High schoolers?
I wish I didn't like tie my entire
schoolers?
mood in with a team of 18 to 21-year-old kids and how they would show up to play a team. And I wish I didn't do a lot. All right, I've regretted a lot of things that next day. And my head really hurt.
Does Courtney know this?
Yeah.
Courtney knows you. She knows you tweet high schoolers, high school boys. My brother.
She knows me very well, and yes, it was. She knows I wasn't proud of it either. So, yeah, that was it. I'm glad we don't have to play Texas anymore because there were so many layers with the Texas game. Because I knew it was around the holidays, so I knew I'd have to hear it from all my family and friends, and just I don't know, man.
Shout out Mark. Huge.
Not my
Texas
dad. My dad's not the one.
Well, because if he puts it in your face, you're gonna get all angry and mad.
No, I don't put. We have very respectful. Like my dad and I have a very respectful.
So it's different than us because I'll start talking about it and you just get
it's so much different, dude.
Up.
I will if y'all lost to Colorado State, I will text you as it's happening, right? And I won't text my dad till about a week later.
Oh,
yeah. I would talk to him like a week later, but like
knowing you text me before halftime and you'd be like, yeah, they're gonna fuck you up. And
are you watching this game? Like gifts. Time,
and then
I'll rub it right in the face in the moment, dude.
And
I would expect you to do the same to me, and same with like my
actually, it's very hard for me to talk shit to you about Texas Tech because I know
you should, dude.
It literally affects your mood.
It's okay,
dude. No
it's
way.
Okay. I will say
that's
last
like
year.
That's like the lowest hanging fruit ever. I could text you anything about them, and you would just be absolutely devastated. I don't want to do that. That's just easy. You know what I mean? It's like
last year I had the same college football pick'em that we did. We had one going last year, and the first week Texas Tech played Wyoming, and there was a big missed field goal, and in the moment my cousin just yells, "Doink!" And I just like that one hurt. Like there was something like, and I respected how much that hurt.
Doink.
Yeah,
bro, it's crazy how into it you really get, because I've been with you when Texas Tech either wins a close game, loses a close game. I've been there, and your mood wholly depends on every fucking play. It rides so hard on it, and I feel like, should I say something? Should I not?
But you can. You have permission to.
Oh, I know, and I will, but sometimes I just don't want to hurt my friend like that, you know? He's already being hurt by his favorite team.
At least you know.
Like,
you understand the levels it does.
It's
Like I say
brutal.
it doesn't hurt that bad. And like I try to like, philosophize after the fact and everything. But it's difficult at times. But I'm ready to be hurt again. It's about to be football season.
He's healed enough, y'all.
Yeah. Like I take the 3 months afterwards and be like, all right, like how many Joey McGuire press conferences can I watch to believe again? And it didn't take many. And I'm already believing. We're back.
Dude, we know you're hive-minded. You're brainwashed.
No, I mean.
So this weekend was huge. This next weekend is huge. Football, or as we know it, soccer has started.
It has.
It's really kicked off. All the leagues are taking off right now. I'm a huge Man City fan. Huge. Since, you're going to be like, money, he came in the last 10 years. Yes, I became a fan of soccer after the 2006 World Cup. Watched 2010 as well, and then U.S. did well in the Gold Cup, and then I became a fan.
Hey, that's longer than most of their fans are.
Yeah. For sure. And I will admit that, too, at least for around here. Yeah. I'm a huge Man City fan, and they took off. They already won their first game. They're going to win the league again. 5th time in a row, so it's going to be great.
Really good.
But the biggest thing that happened in soccer this past week was a game between Ajax
and who was the other team?
I think it was Panathinaikos,
Panathinaikos,
something like that. A Greek
Panathinaikos.
Team. Okay, I don't think that was even any inflection that was right. None of that was right. But anyways, they set a record already in a UEFA game. That was a qualifier for the Champions League, I do believe.
Yep.
And they made it to the end where they were tied. And so that means in soccer you got to take a penalty, because you don't take a draw if it's a non-league game and you're in a tournament. Yep. Somebody's got to win. Somebody has to win. So they go to penalties and they kick penalties from the spot. They took 34 fucking penalties.
Yeah. I'd always wanted to see one where like the goalie gets in and like the goalie got in on that highlight film, because I saw the highlights that you sent me, and I couldn't watch the whole like 20-minute video you sent me first that had like the whole game highlights.
Yeah, I was watching all that shit.
Yeah, I didn't feel like that, but like the abbreviated one just had the penalties and they cut out all the extra like the drama around it.
Fluff.
And it was crazy, because then like the goalies come out, I'm like, oh, that's crazy, and they're like 10 fucking more kicks after that.
Oh yeah, and the goalies actually crush it.
Yeah,
both of them score. There
are
one of them
had like a dirty
way.
upper 90.
Dude, the first one drilled it, and the other one got by the goalie just barely.
Yeah.
It was a great shootout, but 34 penalties. I've never seen that except for in like FIFA.
We've never seen
with your homies or something like that.
I don't even know if I've done that.
I don't think I've ever made it that far, because it's just so much tension. Once you get past 5, it's goal for goal or miss for miss, and they did miss. So
they were missing. There was some that was like, oh, that guy let the moment get to him, and then the other guy like let the fucking same thing happen.
Yeah, it was crazy, but it was exciting time. Penalties, everybody loves them. At least when you like soccer, I think football. You like penalties. You like seeing that one-on-one, because it's finally not a team game anymore. It's just your best versus my best. Let's fucking roll. Yeah. So that was tight. Speaking of your best versus my best in the AL West, Houston Astros.
4 games ahead now.
4 games
ahead. Look, how about them?
Fuck the Seattle Mariners.
If you told us when we were 10 games under 500 and like,
I would have known. Yeah, I would have believed you 100%.
Never a doubt in my
Never
eyes.
Ever. Why?
Never a doubt.
We dropped Jose Abreu.
Now Reese.
Shout out our buddy Reese.
He's not watching.
Forever cool. the pessimist.
Yeah.
But since
everybody, we remember those texts.
Since the Astros have dropped Jose Abreu or cut Jose Abreu, the older first baseman, former MVP that they signed that they thought would work out, really good hitter, did not work out for us. We have the exact same amount of losses in like almost double the games. So
I've never seen cutting a player work quite as good.
Shit, dude. Like, even our pitching got better. Yeah. And that's no disrespect to him, because by all accounts, he's a great man, Jose Abreu, great person. It just didn't work out in Houston with the contract he had and how he's getting older.
He was a major piece of our postseason run last year.
He still
I still have a shirt that has aged so poorly. It's Los Hermanos Cubanos, and it's a picture of him, and it's a picture of Yordan Alvarez.
Hell yeah.
One of these things is not like the other. You know? Like,
it's still a cool
it's
shirt.
very clear. It's still a cool shirt.
Is that from Apollo Media or somewhere else?
It's Apollo.
Apollo Media is really cool, actually.
They have some cool shirts.
They're funny. They have cool shirts. They put out relevant like stuff for the Astros and teams around it that it's pretty sick. So.
Yeah, indeed. But hey, how about him? I knew we were going to lose that. We were minus 400 favorites
against
in that first game against the White Sox, the worst team in baseball, and we lost.
And Bregman was hurt, so
he slept on his arm wrong.
He slept on his arm. He says it's not a big deal though. It's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal, but he slept on his arm wrong.
I hope not. Contract year for Breggy too. He's doing great. He's been doing great, stepping up as a leader.
Kyle Tucker maybe he'll be back at some point.
Hey, tonight we film on Mondays, so this is talking about Monday night,
Tuesday night.
We're talking about Monday night.
Okay.
Tonight.
Yeah.
You say
get Gucci.
There we go.
Get Gucci.
You say, I say, he say, she say, get Gucci. Gets the start tonight. He's on the bump against the bum-ass Red Sox at home. The Red Sox are actually not a terrible team, but we swept them last time in their home. So it's going to be tough. They're going to. Well, no, we're not going to get swept, but they're going to come in looking to play really, really hard nose, and they have guys who can hit lefties. They have Rafael Devers. They have Jarrett Duran, the infamous, jersey seller at this point.
Saying no. Yeah, people. That's crazy.
That's wild.
If you're out there, if a guy says a slur, a legitimate slur, like an actual really bad slur, offensive slur, your first reaction is to go out and buy his jersey, you're a moron. But hey, enjoy the jersey. You know?
Hey, and they're gonna, and the MLB is gonna enjoy your money. So that's cool. And you're gonna forget about the guy in 2 years whenever he might. Actually, he's pretty good, Jarrett Duran. But
good player.
Yeah, you just don't do that.
Yeah, true.
Either way, Astros, we'll see how it turns out against the Red Sox. I know a lot of y'all hate the Astros talk, but it's not going to fucking stop.
Talking to you, Moran.
Ever.
Not stopping.
Moran, you can
not stopping.
You can suck my orange and blue nuts.
Yeah. You heard him?
For the Astros.
You heard the man.
Yeah, and you're a big dude. We can find out, bro. We can find out.
Oh, man. Well, that's on to a little bit of hobby action. A little hobby talk.
Like the hobby?
Right?
Wait.
Oh.
I see something in front of me.
What is this? Which one?
It's like an orange colored card. I don't know. I can't really read because I'm an idiot. And I'm off of
it's my guy. I brought it just to talk about in case
I kind of want to just put this up right now.
Is that Jace Jung? That is Jace Jung. He's up. He's in the majors.
So
he's in the major league. Wreckham Tech. He's in it.
I had to give him his shine. I know he loves the man. He loves his alumnus.
He got a hit last night. So he played in Sunday Night Baseball, and it was the Little League the Little League Classic where they had like the major league games in Williamsburg.
Wherever.
But it was a 1-0 pitcher's duel in the bottom of the ninth. My boy Jace Jung knocks in the tying run. He knocked in the tying run, which is great because he got hosed at the plate earlier in the game. He had tried.
It was bad.
He got beat by like 5 steps and at home plate. So they tied, and then a walk-off happened the next inning.
Casey Time bought this card probably a year ago. He's believed in the man.
I don't think I'm ever going to sell it either.
I think he's emotionally attached to this one, which is great because it's a beautiful card.
Yeah.
His brother plays for the Texas Rangers.
And I love Josh Jung, but I can't root for him. And it's so tough when like your favorite player in college goes to your least favorite team in the world.
Like
that's what happened to him because like I fucking hate the Rangers, and then he hit a homer against us in the LCS, and just I don't know. It's been tough. So I'm really happy that his brother's up and doing so well because his brother. Oh, you'll like this one. His brother had one of the most iconic home run in Texas Tech history against Texas
with an aluminum bat
to walk off the game. Yeah. Oh, was Texas not playing with aluminum bats in this same fucking game? They absolutely
they were playing with cardboard bats.
So Jace Jung hit a walk-off bomb against them, and as he was rounding second base, double horns down, and he kept him down all around the bases, and it was incredible.
So here's where I'm going to talk about that because. How are you so fucking insecure in yourself and your own identity that you can't put up your own hand signals, which are the little pistols?
Did it hurt your feelings?
Did it
hurt your feelings?
It makes you look like you care more about hurting UT than supporting yourself, which is fine.
Oh, he did hurt UT by beating them by a walk-off fucking homer.
And now they're
exactly
in the
how
SEC,
he did.
living the dream, my brother.
They live in the dream.
They don't even think about
have
you.
Have fun being irrelevant.
That real estate we have in all these people's heads is crazy because the fact that
we want to go there again.
Yeah. Born and raised, blood, sweat, and tears, nuts too, all up in that campus. Don't play with me. Anyways, though, throwing the horns down as opposed to your own hand signal. If you didn't have a hand signal, that's one thing. But if you have a regularly known fucking signal that you and all your fans do, and you choose to throw the horns down, you're so insecure in your team that your only goal that year is beating the horns, and you're a bitch. We don't do that shit. No, we don't put the thumbs down for the Aggies. We don't, and we don't even like them. Like, we'd smack any Aggie fan up. But
you fans are so fucking soft. I've never heard a softer franchise or fan base in my entire life. Y'all are absolutely soft. And then people hurt your feelings throwing down horns. Fuck them.
Do whatever I want in Texas, baby.
Hey, so will we. And we did at that game. Let's move on because we're never.
What about the other games? All the other games. Anyway, shout out to David Hamilton. He's on the Red Sox. He's playing the Astros tonight. He's a former Horn, good shortstop, playing second base, I think, but representing.
Sick. Awesome. Great. Well, let's move on to there was one.
You know what? Fuck you. Fuck Texas Tech. We're never moving on from it.
Yeah.
Grow the fuck up.
Hey, I remember when Jace Jung threw them double horns down around the bases, and it was fucking sick.
Bro, you're doing tricks on it right now.
Hey.
Like on a Texas Ranger, you're fucking glazing.
No,
You might as well hit
Jace
the
Jung.
bathroom and
Jace Jung
finish
is a
off.
tiger.
Do you want to
his
finish
cards
it
right
off?
there? His cards right there. That's
Not
his,
anymore.
Oh man, you're gonna do that.
What
to
did you
me.
just say to me?
Huh?
Not anymore, brother.
Hey.
Not anymore, my boy.
Hey, all I'm saying is he's a big leaguer, and I'm very proud of him.
Well,
We
he
are
can
proud
big
of him.
league all he
All of
wants.
West Texas is proud of him.
You'd be proud of him. Did you fucking DM him when he was in high school too?
I did not. I did not.
Fucking loser.
That's only Micah Hudson, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I want to say
You're
publicly.
special, Micah.
Publicly, I'm very sorry.
You're
Micah.
special.
Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, publicly to the police and everybody.
I'm very
He's sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'll lock him up for it.
I didn't say anything bad. I just said we were going to win a lot, and I was
Fucking
maybe
trying to
crying
get the
when
kid
I
Raider rash? Wild.
tweeted it. You know.
Wild.
But anyhow, onto the hobby. There was a big fest. Michael Rubin, who owns Fanatics.
Was it a white party?
No, it was not his white party, but it was his his big brainchild, right?
This has nothing to do with it. I just want to
It
put it
doesn't, yeah. Well, he had Fanatics Fest. Fanatics Fest was this weekend, and there were some interesting moments from it, from what I saw. I know that it was weird. The timing, like being 3 weeks after the national convention, from a collector's standpoint, was odd. But they got A-list celebrities all in this place. I mean, Michael Rubin knows everybody.
Yeah, he fucking has the money to bring
He
all
knows
that,
absolutely everybody, and he's trying to take over the entire industry, and that's fair because there's a lot of money to be had in it. But did you see any of this this break of the decade that the Blez did?
No, sir, I did not. The
Yeah.
one thing before I let you go on your little tangent, because
Okay,
I know you're fucking hot about that.
I'm not hot about it.
I will
It's
say
just-
the coolest thing I saw.
Yeah.
Was this at the National of Grant Williams, or was that at the Fanatics Fest?
that was Fanatics.
It was
Fest,
Fanatics
yeah.
Fest. Grant, but it was a Panini product. That's wild. He just had a booth then. Okay, so Grant Williams.
They didn't care that much. It was just about ripping whatever product.
what's up.
They know licensed product is what
Okay,
people want.
cool. I mean, that's cool that he respects that. You know what I'm saying? Is all that. But Grant Williams, NBA player, been tossed around a couple times now at this point. Former Celtic, former Mav, current Hornet, I think, was
he is on the
there,
Hornets.
and he was cracking a very, very expensive box of cards. It was National Treasures from Luka's rookie year, which is I think 2018.
18. Yeah,
2018.
19.
That box would have been well over 50K.
At least.
I would think that box because when it
And it
comes
was
out,
Natty
it's-
T, right? It was National Treasures?
yeah. And when it comes out, it's 8K plus. Now that Luka's been around for so long, just a rookie from that would be crazy. Well, Grant Williams pulls one of the biggest chasers
his
in the
auto to
fucking
10?
His patch, his jumbo RPA
Ooh.
to 10.
Shit.
Grant Williams pulls this card, and it's his former teammate, and he's geeked, and it's
Yeah.
cool. He's like so happy. He understands how much the card's worth. We know that. It's
Yeah.
also his buddy though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he played with him. I'm sure they have some fond memories because Luka's not a dick.
Yeah.
Grant might be, but Luka's not. But
What you got against
an
Grant
out of
Williams?
10 RPA, that thing is worth, I'd say, $200,000, $300,000 right now.
Yeah, that
Well,
number, yeah.
something somebody's going to pay for it because Luka's logo man went for 3.4.
It's enough that an NBA player with NBA money is geeked out about getting
Is
it.
excited.
Like,
Yeah,
that's,
yeah.
That's pretty hype.
I mean, because usually they wouldn't want to glaze another man and be like, "Oh, I pulled his card," but like that's the fucking card.
Yeah.
So
True. Well, no, the break of the decade was it was a great idea. The Blez Sports Cards, my
Who?
friend Blez,
your friend,
our friends over at Blez. I did a terrible impression in the first
Friends,
episode.
he
I'll
says.
hold y'all from that. I don't know if I will or not, but
he probably won't. He just did it.
these
earlier.
guys drew up this incredible break, right? Like it was a break where they had 2017 National Treasures football, Patrick Mahomes rookie year.
Mhm.
They had LeBron's rookie year basketball product. They had Kobe rookie auto product. They had just like the break itself. I think it was to get a random spot in this break. I think it was like $3,000.
Is a random break.
Yeah, it was nuts. And I think it was random teams and yeah, $3,000, $4,000 for the break. I don't remember exactly what it was.
More than
But
I can afford.
way more than I can afford. And they had celebrities come on stage to rip this product with them. And like they had Quavo
They
up
didn't
there.
call me.
No,
They didn't.
They had
fucking call me.
Quavo at one point ripping.
So
it's
B
like
list.
hey, Quavo Quavo's got
Amigos fell off. Takeoff died. Quavo's down in the
he
drain.
did. He did that.
Rest in peace to Takeoff. Unfortunately, that happened in the great state of Texas. Probably should never happen, but
yeah,
he was the coolest of the Amigos.
Well, Quavo was their ripping product. He ripped a James Harden auto, and that was out of Steph Curry's year. I know they wanted Steph Curry auto, but like the numbered card to him, and
they've been to the strip club.
Hearing these dudes gas it up was just like I don't know. At a huge scale was crazy. I know.
It's hypocrisy, brother.
What?
I saw you on Whatnot.
Hey. Yeah, but did I talk like this at any point of the entire show? Did I hype up how incredible my break was and how nobody else could even touch it? Nobody in the industry is doing what we are doing right here. That's all they fucking sound like, bro.
Was that the impression you were trying to hold back?
Yeah, and I couldn't help myself because there was also a video, and they posted this on their own social media account. They posted a video with him interviewing, and this is their head guy, Backer.
They have a head guy?
Yeah.
Why don't we have a head guy?
Hi. It's a much smaller operation, but how you doing?
Excuse me.
But no, like.
I don't think you got what I was saying.
Oh, head guy. I got you. God damn. Oh, man. Fuck that.
And you just said it was you.
Oh, well, yeah.
No, thank you. I'll pass.
Yeah, I'm not giving anything like that.
I don't know. I've seen the way you look at Frankie.
But no, shut the fuck up.
We don't need a head guy.
No, we don't need a head guy. Yeah, they're
taking applications.
Their owner was he was on stage with Allen Iverson and interviewing him and talking over him the entire interview, and like everybody's there to listen to fucking AI, man. They're not listening to you. But anyhow, that was great.
Practiced it?
Also, Livy Dunn was there, dressed as Paul Skeens. You see that?
Actually,
she did like flips.
Dressed as Batman.
Same with Braxton Berrios, his girlfriend.
Girl?
She's some Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Alex Earl. Yeah,
I don't know that person.
I don't either, but I saw that she was also. They were in the same get up, and somebody thought it'd be way cooler than it was.
That's cool. You know, Livy Dunn was out there with the mustache on.
Yeah,
supporting her man, fucking Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
of the
he's
Wayne
really
Enterprises
cool.
and the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That was. I mean, it seemed like something, man. It seemed like
Fanatics Fest is a cool step forward. They want to try and ingrain the culture, people. They want to get more people into it and make it a more popular thing, and that's cool because we like to collect cards.
They did the same thing with. I mean, they dropped the Travis Scott collection.
The Travis Scott Cosmic cards.
Awesome.
Those cards are going for a lot. They reminded me of the Ben Baller Chrome packs that were dropped years ago. And those cards carry a premium too. People just don't understand it, but there's a market for this shit.
Yeah.
People who like Travis Scott and like like collecting cards might be the same type of people. There's professionals who like that. Their rookies are in it. It's a super limited set.
The more people we have, the better it is for all of us. So I'm here for it.
Hell yeah, because then I can sell my cards to the fucking losers out there like me.
Yeah, you said the quiet part out loud. Good job. But anyhow, let's move on to HGH.
Idiots like you buy shit every day, Blair.
Hey, yeah, I know. And
I heard about you clicking buy on a lot of shit earlier, so I already know.
That's right. But we'll move on. I'll talk about that at a later date because college football is coming next week. So
yeah,
next
fine.
Week,
I don't.
Next
care.
week I'll tell y'all about the Vanderbilt sensation that I bought. That's now playing with Prime.
Sorry, Corny.
But
Anchors
HGH, man, HGH. Let's move on to our gambling pick segment. If you're new to us, this is where we make picks with our head, our gut, and our heart. And we're both pretty bad. I hit 500 all time this last week.
Yeah,
so I need a winning week.
So realistically, this month has been pretty bare on bets. We have to make them 2 days in advance, so we can't bet on a baseball game that's happening today.
And that's what,
because they don't have the lines
we watch
for 3
so much
days.
more baseball than anything else.
Yeah, and if I could do like a series bet, it'd be cool. But we want to put these picks out and give you the opportunity to try and lose money with us.
Yeah.
Which please, if you feel like you have a problem, there are resources out there. There's a number we can put somewhere.
Yeah, they know. They saw it at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, figure it out. Figure your fucking shit out.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't lose all your shit.
Just get to your picks, dude. Tell us what you're thinking. Tell us what you're thinking for your head.
I'll tell you what I'm knowing from my head.
All right, tell us the pick you know.
So my head pick, I haven't been watching much NFL preseason football, but I know what's going to happen in this series.
Okay.
So I got Steelers Lions over 35. That's a pretty safe bet. At it's almost a straight up bet. It's at -108. So I think they're going to go over. The teams, even the backups in that team, are very, very hungry, and I've seen them play in the later.
Oh, do they want to win?
No, I think they want to get a contract. I don't think they give a fuck about the score.
Okay. Yeah.
Continue.
Cool. Well, this man's an absolute moron. Preseason unders hit, right? And it's specific preseason unders hit. My head is a preseason under for the Panthers Bills. That is under 34. The line seems low, but it's there for a reason. Who is Bryce Young's backup this year?
Why would I know that?
Yeah, I don't either, and that's why the under is going to hit. So that is my pick.
That's your rationale.
Yeah.
That's your reasoning.
Yeah.
And that's your head reasoning. That's the smartest pick you could have made this week, is what you're telling me.
It's a great pick. I stand by it.
I stand. Too much NCAA running.
It's gonna hit. I'll double down on that. You want to bet something on that?
His fucking gerbil.
You want
to
make it a little interesting?
As hard
Do you
want to
make it interesting,
He
Garrett?
needs to get some water for that thing or something.
You want to make it interesting? I will double down on that
circuit
play.
frying. He might have already stir fried it. I don't know.
I will double down.
Hey, you can double down on Bofa. All right.
Oh.
My gut pick. Moving on. I got Newcastle winning and going over 1.5. I think they're going to score at least 2 goals against Bournemouth. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. It's both teams really have showed promise last year, and one of them has to take the next step. I think it's Newcastle. I think Joelinton already scored once this year, like a couple days ago. He'll be a big part of their attack going forward. And then I do think Bournemouth's going to score, so I'm a little nervous about that, but I just think that Newcastle win the game.
Sick. And I've got I'm going to the Serie A team that I watched in person last year. It was last year. So
is that
team.
when you were on your honeymoon getting your hat signed by another man?
I got a sports day. And
Begging
so it was the same
for
day.
another
The same
man?
day I got Ludwig to sign my hat was the same day that we went to the Stadio Olimpico to watch Lazio versus Torino.
So you were just glazing all day.
Glazing?
Were you edging though?
No, I wasn't glazing or edging or doing any.
Doing all
Get
that
the fuck
shit.
out of here, dog.
Out here,
I wasn't doing anything.
watching these athletic
this
men
man put
perform
smut
on
on my
honeymoon.
name. Smut on my name.
Put smut on whatever was
Yeah,
over
they're
there.
playing Udinese.
Udinese, yeah.
Udinese.
They have a cool crest.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do, but they're going to lose to Lazio. I got them through a money line that's plus 130. I feel good about that one.
Why?
I don't know.
Who plays for Lazio?
It's a coin flip, dude. I don't fucking know.
Emily Savic.
I don't know. It's a gut pick, dude. I just feel like that's going to happen.
Okay, that's cool. I get it. For my heart, I want to. Out of all of the picks, even in my juice, this is the worst odds. And honestly, the group is really tough, but
it's against Scheffler. And
Xander Schauffele has not let me down. He got second last week in his little FedEx Cup too, which he came from behind from the first and second round and really put himself up there. Yeah. I think he's gonna win his group, but it includes Scotty Scheffler, who's favored for the group. Some fucking Swedish fuck.
Yeah.
And then
Ludwig Oberg.
Is that his name?
I saw a video. So like
Aberg is his fucking bitch ass
behind the
name.
scenes. I had to get into it when I post stuff on TikTok. I try to like hit the algorithm right, and so I had to watch a lot of Ludwig Oberg last week, and I saw how he pronounces his name.
He said it out loud.
Yeah, he said it. That was it.
Did you ask him to marry you and change it?
It was on TikTok, so no, and no.
Oh, you wouldn't. You would wait till in person. Okay, so that group is Xander Schauffele, Scotty Scheffler, Rory McIlroy's been playing like absolute ass except for in the Olympics. Colin Morikawa had a good week, and then Aberg. That fucking stupid bitch Aberg.
Yep, that's a horrible pick. But
that was my heart pick.
I respect you sticking with Xander Schauffele.
That's literally the okay. Any of your picks that are that off on the odds, tell me on your HGH because you don't have the nuts, bro. And you still lose. You're still under me in the standings.
We'll see after this
You're
week.
last out of the last
made some
place.
terrible picks to this week. But my pick for my heart, my team, West Brom, I have not picked them yet. It's the second week they're around. So
versus Stoke.
Yeah, they're playing Stoke.
No draw.
I have draw, no bet.
It's 1-1.
If it's 1-1, then that's a push. I think that's a smart play.
Draw, no bet?
That's my heartbeat. Yeah.
You can't push an HGH pick. You're still going to lose it.
You can absolutely push. That's why there are 3
numbers. You're not going to go 1-1 and you go 1-2. That's not how it works.
I can go 1-1-1. I absolutely can. That's 1,000% the way it works.
Real gamblers, real DEGENs don't push. We don't even have an opportunity for that. We don't let you even.
It's one of the stupidest things you've ever said on the show. And that's
Fuck
impressive.
A push. Win or lose.
All right, what's your juice?
If you're not first, you're last.
What's your juice,
buddy? Shout out.
Just tell the people your juice. We're running out of time.
My juice is Bofa. Anyways, to add on to my 3 picks,
because I added there, you know what I mean.
I have Roma and Empoli. Both teams have scored, no draw. I think there's going to be a decision in that game. I think it's going to be Roma, but I do think that they give up a goal. Their defense isn't that great. Tottenham and Everton, both teams have scored. That's a rivalry game. They'll be playing it. They won't be playing it close to the vest because it's the beginning of the season, so they're both going to try and score immediately. Everton's at home, so I think they're going to do all right. And then I got the Sevilla money line. So if you bet $10 this week on all my picks, and you get them in time and nothing's changed, you're going to win $1,700 and $1,782.
No, you're going to lose 10.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna. Well, maybe you can fucking push somewhere else and get the fuck out of here. I don't care.
Hey,
Win or lose.
Hey, you know what stays intact if you have a push? The parlay.
That shit's just pushing.
That's
up your
facts.
ass.
That is a fact. I've hit on that before. I was so close hitting my juice last week. I just want to call out that, like, for a brief second, I thought yesterday that if Tony Finau top 10, that I was gonna win my juice. But then I looked it up. The Sky played 2 games. And the game they won was against the Sparks.
And they lost by like 30 or 40 that game. And you had the 12 point.
They got washed.
They got fucking pooped on.
I mean,
Derek Hamby's over here crying about her experience with the Aces, and the whole rest of the team is ass, and Cameron Brink is out, so I don't know what the fuck you were thinking.
I was just shooting shots, you know? But here's my juice this week. I've got Chiefs Bears over 35. I've got Ludwig the top 20 because obviously.
Top 20.
Top 20.
He was 40 last week, but.
Yeah, golf, a lot can change from week to week, but and I think that it does. So I've also got, I had to pick every college football game in there. So I've got the Florida State Georgia Tech under 55.5.
Why under?
It just seems high. I don't know, but maybe I've been watching. I don't know. Like it takes a bit to recalibrate. College football games go over, but Florida State had a really good defense, and Georgia Tech is bad offense. So it's probably going to be a blowout game. I don't know.
I mean, I don't hate it because
I've got Montana State minus 10. Don't remember who they were playing.
Montana, what's their mascot?
Bobcats.
Okay, there you go.
I remember that one.
You getting better? You getting better?
Hey, I'm starting to remember.
Yeah.
Starting to come back to me.
Yeah, Give me one.
Give me another one. Give me another one.
Rochester.
Rochester. Yeah, no. They're not that's not a real college. Dude.
College of Rochester.
Okay. What are they? Exactly.
Why would I know
All right,
that?
The SMU Nevada over 57. And then Hawaii minus 38. That line, over on the SMU love game. When I see a line that is just so fucking ridiculous that I have to hit it. I mean, they're playing Delaware State, right? This isn't even the Delaware team that Joe Flacco played at, right? Like, this is Delaware State. I've never heard of them, right? And they're playing Hawaii. Hawaii's always, pretty brutal. But who knows? They're 38-point favorites, and I think they win by 39. So I've got that. That is a plus 39 or 35.93, which $10 pays out $369. You got a chance on that.
See who takes.
You got a chance on that.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I hope so for your sake.
Me too, man. I want to hit a juice parlay really bad for the people. One
thing we forgot for the people is our DEGEN of the week.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
We forgot our DEGEN of the week.
That's a very good call.
And there's right now, I'm thinking about it because I remember we talked about it, right?
Yeah.
One of the a very, very, very cool Instagram handle.
Yes.
For this person
and a very special listener.
This is what I know. This person, were they at your wedding?
Yeah, absolutely.
This homie then, right? So, comments on all the YouTube, multiple comments. Especially about Premier League. Shout out, I'm a fan
soccer.
Too, but
he loves Villa. He's an Aston Villa fan.
Villa's cool. I like Villa a lot, so it's no problems there.
He's a villain. He's a villain.
But he likes every post on Instagram. He comments on posts on Instagram. He comments on YouTube. He listens to the show. Camberghini,
our boy Cam.
DEGEN of the week type shit.
And I'm not going to give away quite yet what his gift is because I'm winning a bid right now on eBay.
Don't tell nobody so we can keep it cheap.
Nobody's getting that link because, but I'll say the name. Your boy, Ollie Watkins.
Whoa.
Ollie, coming your way soon.
Almost hero of the Euros, right? He scored that goal in the Euros to take him to the finals.
True.
And then they put him in the final game. It didn't work, but hey,
it was
for the team Aston Villa. It's
the fun young player for them. And,
he's awesome.
Yeah, so
he's awesome.
We appreciate you, Cam.
Shout out to all of you as well.
Thank you so much.
A lot of y'all have been commenting, liking. Please help us share the page. I know it's like a lot sometimes for some of y'all, but we'd appreciate it. If you're our homie, we're your homie. Just know that if you follow us, we'll follow you.
Yeah.
Comment on our shit, we'll talk back.
It's like the Olive Garden. We're not just friends, we're family.
Extra breadsticks.
That's right.
Please and thank you.
We can leave them with that.
And don't take too many olives from the salad because I like that shit. All right.
Yeah.
Or add extra olives.
True.
Type beat.
I appreciate y'all. We will see y'all next week.
This was the Generators. It's Casey time. Derek the Dude, and In Between Productions. We'll see you when we see you.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want to try another alternate ending?
We can keep going, bitch. This is Avengers, and we'll just keep splicing it out every year.
Yeah, we got an after credits shit,
bro. Bring the homie in for the end of it. Okay, cool. Yeah.
We should have cut it off a while ago. So.
You can cut. You can cut.
Yeah, that'd be great, Matthew. Thank you. Woo! Get up.
You can cut these, boy. feel too hot in here right now.
it started slow.